Well. Hello and welcome to the stream. I'm your host, the Supernatural Duck, the really normal Duck Ducky, and today is the 25th day of August. It's about 6:30 p.m. A little bit of an early stream, but oh my gosh, would you believe it? I'm streaming twice in 1 week. It's unheard of. He's actually doing the thing that he said he was going to do. The madman. Absolutely unhinged. But I'll try and keep it together for the stream at least. Hi HP, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Happy Tuesday. We're playing more Scritchy Scratchy. Hello Stu, how do you do? Good morning. I did nothing really quite clicks in my brain that I'm streaming really early, like getting a good morning from Stu. You're crocheting? Nice. I'm sure it's turning out amazing. Hello, Princess Lulu, with the 55 stream streak. That's pretty much every stream I've done in the last 3 years, because I don't stream much. But thank you again, I appreciate it. Hello, Crippy, welcome in. Hello. Hello. Not too bad, how am I? I'm doing occasionally well. We'll say great at the moment, I guess. I enjoy this game. So, yeah. But not doing too bad. Hope you've been enjoying games. I know it's been a little bit, I think. Now you're doing a bit of streaming yourself. I was lurking, trying not to catch too many spoilers. I'm pretty far behind on Souls games. Crocheting Spider-Man, awesome. I'm about it. Won't say any spoilers. New Spider-Man movie, phenomenal. I'd recommend it. I'm not going to say nothing about it. It's real good, though. Alright. Go ahead and get into it, even though I could listen to that lobby music forever. I put out the live notification? I did. Okay, everything is good. Should have saved one so I could do some dishes while I'm waiting. I've ran out of... Alright, well. Probably don't really need to do this. You have to crochet 4 by Saturday. This is your first one? Big task. Hopefully it goes well. Just realized I haven't upgraded luck. Ooh, huge. Huge. Crazy. We're really off to the races, as they say. Immediately with holy shit. I'm gonna go ahead and unplug my controller. I don't know if that picked up on the microphone. Had my controller sitting on top of my computer. Apparently, this game has vibration features. Shook my whole computer. Got a jackpot, though. You did crochet 2 Patricks? I'm assuming, surely, SpongeBob Patrick. Princess are put in a big order. Let's go. Doing some commission crocheting. Very cool. Alright, so what gadgets do I need to buy again? Just a ton. Just a ton. They're like the worst coin in the world. Nothing. Post the photos. Quickly check the Discord. Very cool. About it. Shout out to the Patrick Star, the real star of the show. It's weird to me that they still make SpongeBob, because I'm like, I haven't seen SpongeBob forever. Right? But my SpongeBob knowledge must be, like, there must be more episodes now. Like, there must be more than double, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Then, I don't know. How am I saying this? There's probably more current... I don't know. That just sounds like obviously there's more episodes. I don't know how to say the sentence. There's a whole bunch now. It's strange. I've tried crocheting. I was not very good at it. My mom tried to teach me, and just wasn't very good at it. Personally, I've always been impressed by people that can crochet. All right, what are we at? Let's upgrade this. And so this starts going a lot better, but also, man, we're so far from like all the actual significant upgrades. I mean, I guess I'm not supposed to be seeing them yet. I guess because, like, I have the starting stuff. I can see them, but... Which helps with your anxiety, too. Otherwise, you pick at things. That's fair. I know a lot of people fidget with stuff. I don't know if I necessarily pick it. Well, I guess I do pick at stuff. I definitely fidget with stuff. If there's like a pen or something like that, you know, I'll claim like an item that's like the item for fidgeting. Alright, we'll move up. I think I have enough luck. Kind of hard to tell what tiers I'm at, because I'm like, things are unlocking differently, but also, I feel like 25,000 might be good. Oh my god, I need to buy a new coin. Jackpot. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Alright, maybe I need to upgrade my luck. Like, nothing. Back to 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 back. Nothing again. Nice. Got to turn the fan on. Most mom taught you to crochet in 3rd grade when she noticed you get your fingers a lot. What is that thing called? Not the quick. I can't remember. The thing that like always ends up hurting between the nail and the cuticle. This always hurts so bad. I used to chew my fingernails a lot. I managed to get out of that habit. But I guess mostly because I'm just like concerned about my teeth. Oh, is this how you would do it? I guess if I like manually scratch it, right? And I could see that it's okay. I was trying to. There's a achievement. Throw away a jackpot, and I'm assuming you have to do it before it's fully scratched. Probably the deal. It's about your nails too, but someone told you you could get pinworms if you bite your nails. I don't even know if I want to Google this. Pinworm. Huh. I don't like any of that. That didn't look good. I don't want to read about that. That's stressing me out. I'm like, I didn't know anything about that. Nobody gave me any finger nail chewing warnings. I don't want to be full of worms. You scratch ticket stream of coins jumping over scratchable ink. I think that one makes sense actually. That checks out. Hi Quarty, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. You know, I never really thought about what the stuff you're scratching off the card is, and I'm like, I guess it would be ink, huh? Huh. I guess that makes sense. Just flying through stuff. What are we at? 100,000. We're close to getting some of the upgrade. People, Reddit says it's latex or acrylic. Huh. I'm not like an expert in whatever, I don't know, materialology. I'm a materialologist. I feel like, I don't know, maybe, I feel like acrylic would make more sense, but I'm like, gosh, I don't know. It's been a long time since I've scratched a scratch card. I'm like, I don't know. I guess it's also a very thin layer. I feel like I need the soundtrack to this game just going at all times. Just in all moments of my life. I can say the scratches taste good. See, I'm just thoroughly not about that. Maybe Gosh, maybe it is ink. I'm like, I remember it just like staining my fingers. I don't know. It's just something about it. It's just, ugh. The idea of eating it. I wouldn't recommend this, right? But like, could you... Like, surely you could just... Never mind. I guess I'll say it. I'm like, they're scratch cards, but like, couldn't you just lick the stuff off? Which seems like a crazy sentence, but I'm just like, I don't know, thinking about eating it, like it being toxic or not. That'd be crazy, like going in, grabbing a scratch-off ticket and just like fucking licking it. Fucking coin sucks. Someone in chat should find out for the sake of science. Can anyone just buy a scratch-off ticket and just sort of, you know, just give it a lick? It wasn't clear. You were joking, don't eat that shit? Well, alright, you know what, I'm also joking. I don't wanna... I wouldn't advise that. I don't want to be liable for the bit. Do it for the bit. Already sent it to your lawyer. You know what? That doesn't seem so bad. I mean, if it's got to go to the lawyer, then, you know. This is not a I'll handle this myself situation. Alright, what's the next gadget? 600,000. Yeah, just a few bucks. Nothing, dude. Nothing. Nothing. I would throw it away, but honestly, it's just like... I think I'd rather just scratch the whole card than pick up the card and put it in the trash can. Is that too lazy? I guess it's not really lazy. It's not really... It's more work, really. I guess I should say too inefficient? Can't talk today. Oh, I have $1 billion. Sorry, probably should make the robot faster. Nothing. Trash can always pink? Thought it was gray? It was not always pink. There's customizations. I still don't know what the egg is. Thought it would improve morale for scratching scratch-offs last time. You're confused. Is that trash can always that stylish? Cats, you can change Mundo. Egg. Egg, 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 egg. Or a 2 bajillion. Fan battery. Sticky mat. Don't know why I got that. Just in case, I guess. Gotta get that final battery upgrade. It goes on forever. Nothing. Nothing. I need millions and millions. Millions and millions. And I did a couple million in the game too. I would be fascinated to know people that like religiously do scratch offs. Like if they've got like a, this is the coin I use. Like are there people out there that have like a coin that like one side of it is like flat? That they've used it so often. I guess that would imply that they like specifically always use it, like hold the coin a certain way. One would assume that they would always just like be randomly grabbing it. And like it would just so happen by chance to be evenly worn down at all sides. Right? Pick up the paste machine. Can confirm only the left side is more down. That makes me feel like, think of like your teeth, like when they very first come in, right? Like sure, your brain probably gets used to it because it's like, oh, this is my teeth and everything. But like, surely if you like took a mold of them the second that they come in, and then like check like 10 years later, you can see like how they erode to like fit around your mouth and what's comfortable. Surely, right? Erode? I guess I should also... Well, I guess it depends on the tongue. I guess your mouth also pushes teeth around. I don't know how we ended up getting so heavy on the teeth conversation. That's my bad. Talking about... you know, licking scratch-offs. Okay. Have this cycle through. We're 12 million. Damn battery. There's still another. Oh my gosh. Nice. Alright. Upgrade luck. You know, I'm not gonna be honest. Still not sure the difference between upgrading bot speed and strength. I guess this goes through faster. I don't know. I don't know how you can strongly scratch a card. Well, that's not true. I mean, I guess I could picture it, but that just doesn't make sense in the concept of the game. Upgrade luck again. Upgrade speed again. Feed the machine. Okay, do I move up to the Lucky Cats? Alright, don't get bankrupt. Huge first card. Alright, I think my luck is pretty good right now. Hot strength. My battery's maxed. Alright. Ooh, I basically never have to think about that again. I need the next coin. It's too weak. Okay. I wish I had like a number on the pile so like I knew how many I had loaded up. I mean, I guess it kind of does because it says above the machine, but I don't really know how many are waiting to go into the machine. Alright, so what are we waiting on? 300 million? Yeah. And that'd be a little bit, I think. Yeah, that'll be a hot second, probably. It wasn't actually that long. Now we're into the billions. Start moving up to the sand dollars. Start taking the L's right out of the gate. Losing money on them non-stop. It's okay though. Gotta level up the cards. Mundo here soon. Alright, we're now like pretty much always in the green. We're actually making profit on the cards. Second you get to the second catalog. So is this the whole game? Scratch-offs? It's just an incremental scratch-off games. There's some other stuff. There's some upgrades. It's also a roguelike somehow. It's actually a roguelike, but I'll be honest. I won't I like the game, but I won't defend it. If it's not your cup of tea, it's just not gonna be your cup of tea. Cup of coffee, if you will. You know, you are just scratching off scratch. You're just scratching tickets and getting upgrades to do it more efficiently. There's something about it that just scratches just an itch in my brain. Very Kingdom New Lands. Very auto-battleier. There's a word. I don't know what it is. Good pun. That's a... I'll hold this compliment dearly, actually. I know you're the master of puns. I do appreciate it. Love incremental games that take hours to complete. Is that sarcasm? If I've learned anything in my time in playing games, is I think I just enjoy any kind of genre of game generally. Auto battlers and incremental games, I don't know, they're really doing it for me lately. I don't know why. Like seeing the big number go up, it's fun in every game. It really is just nice seeing big number go up. I do like it a little less in it depends on how it's presented. If it's like a first-person, third-person shooter game, and you're shooting like a squishy enemy, like they've got like a ton of... I guess I shouldn't say well, yeah, squishy, right? That's like an enemy with a bunch of health. I guess I should say tanky, really. and like my number go up, but their number go up too, and it takes forever, it doesn't really hit the same, to be honest. I think big number go up needs to mean something. Got to be able to appreciate big number. Sometimes people use the term Scritchy for weak things. Yeah, that's why I was like hesitant a little bit, because I was like, am I misremembering here? Because it does mean that, but also maybe I'm thinking spongy. I don't know. Thought strength. That was one of the things you hated about Diablo 4. Every time you level up, enemies constantly did as well, so never felt like you make any progress. That and Diablo 4 shit. Ooh, that was a lot of money gone. Maybe I shouldn't have moved up to the turtles yet. Okay. Okay, we're gonna turn that off. I can't cash in my cards because I'll go bankrupt. Yeah, I prefer that when my number go up, I want to feel more powerful. I haven't gotten around to play Diablo 4. Probably not on my immediate list of things to do anytime in the near future. I've occasionally wanted to go back to Diablo 2. Literally haven't played that since I was not even a teenager. Ooh. Alright, well. Made some mistakes. We gotta do this by hand. By Roblox Tycoon games, Pinnacle, Big Number Go Up games. I do like me a insert genre tycoon game. Nice. I should have finished scratching. Whoops. That's a big loss. We're back up. We're back down. Can't. Okay. Alright, can't afford. Alright. Bit of a pickle here. Love games you can build in. I do too, but I feel like I just don't. I feel like I undertake too much, and I don't know if I've ever completed anything to my liking. Any more games you can build and decorate it in? I feel like I haven't built anything in like forever. It's been a minute since I've built half a giant castle in Minecraft or attempted to build a house in The Sims. Alright, can I... Oh. Dude, I shouldn't have ran these to the machine. I got too confident. Hi, Potato. How's it going? Welcome in. How goes Gambo? I made financial mistakes. I'm gonna manually get out of it. I don't have a loan, so that's good. But Grounded, you playing Grounded? Go story and building. I need to get to Grounded. I've been saying that for so long. The first one went from early access to the second one is out. Well, Star technically has building and decorating. I need to get back to Don't Starve. I don't remember why I dropped Don't Starve. That could have just been a game that was the wrong game at the wrong time. I enjoyed it. Gotta go meeting soon. Hopefully, I can come back after. Good luck. Licking scratchies. Good luck in the meeting. Hope it goes well. Hope there's good coffee. Thanks for popping in, Stu. Second one's in early access. Oh, it's not fully out yet? Alright. I remember watching the trailer for the second one a long time ago. I just didn't know how long ago it was. I lost concept of time. Alright, we can go back to automating stuff. Literally about to make coffee. Let's go. The right game at the wrong time can make all the difference in the world. Mr. Freeman. Speaking of games I need to get to. Retro shooter games. Is Half-Life technically a boomer shooter? Does that count? Is it missing necessary movement mechanics? You like reload and stuff, and you don't have like fast movement, so surely not, right? I don't know what you'd call that. First person story driven shooter? Okay. So there's no like extra name for like that. I guess they still make those games. I was gonna say like a weapon wheel and all that. I guess it's just presented a little differently. I guess it is kind of still modern by current standards, right? Granted, it's fun. It's not fun when you have at least one other person to play with, to be honest. You're currently still. I mean, not fun when you. Granted, it's fun. It's not fun when you have at least one other person to play with, to be honest. Currently building solo. More fun. Gotcha. Yeah, I could see that. Definitely seems like a co-op. Benefits from co-op sort of game. I feel like there's like very hold on. Okay. Turn that off. I feel like there's like a lack of like games that are better co-op but also good single player. I feel like games are like it's single player or it's co-op, and the middle ground's very, not that it doesn't exist, but like, you know, it's not the same. I'm gonna trust the fan. Buy a couple of cards just to be safe. Never forgive Night Rain for downscaling enemies to solo. Like, amount of enemies or just like health and stuff? Was Night Rain the game that they were like, you can either play it solo or with 3 people, but not duos, and then they had to add that later? Is that... I move up to Snake Eyes? Right, maybe I give it a little bit. My coin sucks. That's a 1. I won't finish scratching that. They can do grounded single player, but it's nice when you have someone else to help fight the bugs or gather resources, spending all the time building. Okay, so this card's just nothing. Okay. I went to put it in the trash can. I'm gonna lose $2 billion on that. It's a little frustrating sometimes. Game didn't have duos at launch. What were they thinking? Doesn't matter anyway, since all the content is go for 3 players. Wait, so does that mean if you play duos, it's harder? They were like, yeah, you can do it, but actually, like, it's a nightmare. Dude. Ah. I'm just sticking to sand dollars, man. Fuck this shit. Wouldn't be a nightmare if they're both really good players like you. It's just that nobody can keep up. I'm just built different. By which I mean correct. I need to get back to Souls games. I need to actually finish some playthroughs. I need to finish that Dark Souls playthrough that I left in like the most miserable spot ever. So I need to finish Sekiro. I'm not sure the correct pronunciation. I apologize. The company keeps like actually releasing games pretty fairly frequently. Like it's somehow like they want people to play their games like more than once a generation. It's leading me to fall behind. You only click so fast. Hello, Echo. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. How do you do? Hope you're doing well. We're scratching off some scratch cards. We're winning. We definitely aren't teetering on being bankrupt once or twice. How much is Mundo? Didn't need to buy the badge collection, but I did. Anything I haven't collected? Ooh, I don't think I collected this. Yeah, on the account I was dead. Yeah. Being dead will do it. Right, so we need 200 trillion for the next upgrade. I don't believe I've hit in previous runs. We've almost got enough to upgrade luck again. And then... Do I even... We'll put some turtles through. We'll see if it's worth it. Fuck. Oh my god. Devastating, dude. Card barely covers what the last one cost. Right. We're so close to upgrading luck. Let's not fuck this up. Pretty much all my upgrades are around this. Well, this one's, you know, $2 trillion million. I need to get to, like, using the snake eyes. It's like, they're pretty safe comparatively. They are 10 billion a pop, though. Okay. Didn't really make our money back on that. If Mundo could be a little faster, I could just, my only job could be buying the tickets. Fortunate. Alright, well, we're not going to get a bunch of 6s. I could get 2 more 4s. That'd be so unlikely. Fuck. Dude, this entire run is like grinding to a halt because I'm just having terrible luck. Alright, well, I probably won't lose money on the snake eyes. Won't fucking make any, though. Oh, finally. I thought it was going to taunt me with three more 4s. Which would have been a little frustrating. Sick. It's paying off. It's not paying off. We're losing a lot, actually. Okay. Number is not going up. Crazy. Hey. It's nuts because, like, the next luck upgrade is, like, a trillion million. It's just so far away. You know, I would say this is the part where you should just idle the game, right? Just have the fan and Mundo and everything, but, like, you still have to click the fan. You still have to buy the cards. That'd be crazy if it all gets automated. I don't know. I don't play a tremendous amount of idlers, I guess. I don't know if there's many games where you can just, like, leave running in the background. Like, this one, like, has active things you need to be doing. Which is, of course, why I'm playing it. I think if you just had to press a button every once in a while, probably wouldn't appeal to me, honestly. Do I have a customization for the cat? They're too expensive. I'm broke. Unfortunate. Acity, scratch me. Slowly working, having... Fuck. Some more snake eyes in there. Let's go. Yeah, a quick 300 billion. Pretty appreciated. Great capacity real quick. Need this iron coin. It's made out of iron. I need to be better about, like, scratching a card and then if it goes through the machine, because Mundo's just gonna collect it. Like, I can't get out of the machine. I'm gonna have to pay whatever it is. Imagine if that's how real scratch-off cards work. It's like, yeah, you actually lost, and you owe us money now. Like, you're already paying to enter. It's not like you pay to enter casino. Surely. Unless this is a 3, which it is not. Another jackpot, please. I'm like seriously just not making enough from the snake eyes. This didn't happen last time. Did I just grind the sand dollars to like the point where... Oh. Oh, I'm broke. Alright, we're unbroke. Couple billion in debt there. Honestly, I feel like if you like get like in debt like a few billion, it's like literally whatever. I feel like debt at a certain point is like that's irrelevant. Dude. A lot of failed jackpots. Man, I'm just not getting ahead. Ah. I shouldn't have scratched that. I don't know why I did that. I'm not going to win anything on this. Lose 15 billion. So that's a $25 billion loss. Wasn't locked in enough. I feel like I've been stuck on this part of the stage forever. Incremental game, it's not incrementaling. Okay, so a 3 could work. I feel like it'd be really difficult to actually lose a run by natural means. But I feel like it can slow down quite a lot if luck is being mean. I feel like losing a run... Actually, I don't know. I don't know if you can be so in debt there's nothing you can do. Like, I don't know if that's losable. Like, I don't know if it'll let you stay stuck in the hole forever. But, like, if you automate stuff and just let it run, pretty easy to get pretty far in debt. But yeah, luck right now is fucking me up. I'm like... Either I have to stagnantly do this... That just is not what you want. Trying to figure out how to get that achievement. Yeah, so either I'm slowly doing it like this, or I have to take big risks that like might just set me back tremendously. Right, I have like a $300 billion cushion. Maybe it'll be safe to do this. Can make money without risks. I should gamble more. You gotta spend money to make money. What a terrible system. I don't know about this capitalism thing. Alright, we're doing good on the turtles because I won a few, so we're just gonna big gamble into turtle. We're just gonna trust the turtle method. Okay. We're getting a little ahead. Just get a mountain of these. Haphazardly scratch everything. I'm a madman. Okay, this is going fantastically. Alright, ignore that. It's lost 50 billion. Something should probably stop doing this. Alright, I am losing sometimes, but I'm winning a lot times. At the end of the day, that's the correct word you want. Alright, we're up to 1 trillion. May as well get scratch size, right? Because, like, I'm not going to get 500 trillion anytime soon. Getting close to luck. Grab luck. Always good to have. Good to be lucky. Bad start, probably. Wait, why'd you even show me that card, Mundo? Alright, weird. I feel like I've upgraded my luck. I've hit a trash bag like 4 times in a row. Now, I do make more percentage-wise if I scratch the whole card, so that should ease the loss a little bit. Do I jump up to Snake Eyes? Scratch faster. I need 2 trillion for the other one. There's no way these are 5s. That's crazy. Holy shit. They were 5s. Alright, so we'll probably take a bit of a loss. until we level it up a little bit more. Boom. You know, it's not an awesome feeling knowing you've lost so early on. Like, scratching this, and then I get like a 5 and a 6, and it's like, okay, well, there isn't enough numbers to actually complete it. Like, that was crazy. But, like, a lot of these, like, what are the odds I'm just gonna... These are all 5s again. Never the fuck mind. Actually, it's just great. Fuck statistics. Whatever the hidden number is for luck is going crazy, and I should stop complaining. Just always bet it all the time, I guess, is what I would recommend. Actually, gambling is awesome. Oh my god. If I win every time, it's not gambling. That's crazy. Alright, you know what? I shouldn't complain. I can't believe it's the 5s that keep showing up. Alright, we're starting to make kind of a ton. Making my way to the next upgrade. Bot speed, bot capacity. Max! I don't know if I've ever hit max. You know what sucks? Gambling sucks because of... you lose early on. Never mind. Gambling's actually... when I'm winning, it's kind of rad, actually. Okay, it is very strange to me that, like, I just keep only winning with 5s. I don't know how luck has impacted these things, but, like, it's very odd. Alright, we're 1/4 of the way there. We're moving at a pretty good speed. Okay, so I can lose 2 trillion on this? Maybe we start cycling some of these through? Potential massive mistake. Okay. Huh? Potential huge mistake. Go big or go home. That's what I'm saying. That's the way to be about it. If there's no chance of losing, is it even gonna feel good to win? If you're not just like putting yourself in a position where it could have all actually been for nothing, like how else do you, like, it enriches the things you do have by risking it all. There, we'll cycle a few of these through. Pad out the apparent losing amount. Let's go. Bump up my luck. Oh my gosh. All right, we're 3/4 of the way there. See, once it starts cooking. I'll let you in on a little secret. We have some special scratch-offs for big spenders. Oh, and these give 25 jackpot points per jackpot. Bank break. Okay. Well, can't afford one. I think it'll be a little bit before we get into these new tier cards. Oh, right, we're getting into stuff for the QA team. Just lose a quick 10 trillion. Upgrade luck. Congratulations, you've reached the legendary tier of our cards. Congratulations! We noticed that you have tons to spend. If you wanted to spend even more than you're spending, you might be able to win big. You would never lose. Anyway, so this is called Bank Break, just in case you wanted to break the bank. But not that you would lose that. You'd be totally okay. You gotta trust the heart of the cards. You scratch like nobody's ever scratched. You got this. Over the years, we have tried everything. Even dark magic. And though we never succeed, we did turn it into a product. Now you can use magic to quickly scratch those tougher coatings. That just, we got magic now? What does that mean? Magic just dropped? Spellbook? Okay. Buy something more expensive than the world's economy. We're gonna be looking into magic, I guess. The Gathering? Listen, I'll do scratch-off cards all day, but I'm not into that kind of gambling. I don't, Where's the spellbook? Oh, it's got its own cooldown. You just magically scratch the card. How hard to scratch are the bank breaks? Huh. I can imagine this isn't even a gas station more. There's a big casino with the whole gimmick to scratch off tickets. I'm starting to think that there's some crazy stuff going on. We've got magic to scratch the cards. Right. Cooldown's pretty slow. Okay. I mean, we're flying up. Like, we're making, like, just solid progress. Me just spamming this. We just need, like, 6.5 more QA. We're good. Mundo seems to be getting most of the tickets. We're pretty automated here, actually. I like to every once in a while cast a magic spell and stuff, help out. What do I even... Literally everything is so expensive right now. I guess I won't even worry about it. Whoa, okay. Okay. That felt a little unsatisfying. Just, kind of a pain in the ass, actually. Yeah, we'll just use magic. We can't even lose money on this. I guess we can. There's a chance that it's nothing. But, like, we don't... I guess we lose the investment. They're just handing me actual bankfuls. It's kind of crazy. I don't think we're at the gas station anymore. I am losing money on these. I probably need to level them up quite a bit. Xmas countdown? I mean, we're already at the end of the year. Duckmas? It's almost here. Alright, so we're sort of slowing down again. I mean, we're making like good, consistent progress with the bombs. But moving up to like bank break. Whoa. Didn't drop any frames. Alright, I think the game got a little funky there. Like we're making marketing Christmas for scratch offs now. It's the most profitable time of the year. Santa would want everyone to have scratch offs. Alright, we'll increase our luck. Okay, well, it almost pays for itself. So we need either diamonds or paintings for this to, like, be profitable. Generally. Wait, this is profitable. Oh, well, it's diamonds. Okay. Nice. These things are so expensive, man. I have 80 prestige. Okay, some of those upgrades are like 200, so like, as cool as that is. We're gonna upgrade luck again here in a second. Should I just do Scratchbot speed? Maybe I do Scratchbot. Why is this music going so fucking hard, dude? Holy shit. Yeah, when you get to about hour 45 of the game, the music goes bananas. Try to... Ooh. Nice. Super jackpot. I was gonna say I was gonna try out the Christmas, but it actually costs so much. Time you bought more and more of them, you keep getting more and more stressed out. It's fine. What could go wrong? I literally never lose. It's only up from here. Alright, I think we can buy exclusively bank breaks now. We're making so much I can just keep pressing this button like a madman. Isn't this crazy? Yeah, I didn't mean to press the fucking turtle button. You know what? You've been a loyal customer for so long. I'm gonna offer you a subscription bot to help you buy tickets. Holy fuck, okay. You can just automate everything? Okay. Literally can't spend enough. That's exactly where we want to be. That's crazy. Literally, I was like, oh yeah, you can't automate everything. You apparently could fucking automate everything in this game. That's crazy. I'm just winning too much. Alright, so how does this work? 24 days till Christmas. Match symbols to win. Have you been good this year? Alright, lost a tremendous amount of money. That'll happen. Horrible if you're actually forced to play the game. I don't even scratch my own scratch-offs anymore. I'm beyond that. Gotta make a subscription to a big casino. A subscription-based service to a casino is like one of the craziest sentences I think have ever been put out there. And now that it exists, I think it's too dangerous. Too dangerous of a sentence. How much was that? It's QI. Subscription bot. Okay. So how does... Okay. He just fucking swipes the credit card. Awesome. Its eyes go like cha-ching every time. I think some people would actually unironically do it. Oh yeah. See, that's the problem, is people would do it. Whoa. Alright, we're about to hit the next milestone. Thrift store. What is that? I don't know where. Apparently, there's a thrift store now. Pretty sure casinos have memberships, so that's like a subscription. That actually, they already beat me to it. I was like, this is a crazy concept. That makes sense though. That does make sense. Oh, it's a card thrift store. Membership perks based on the 6-month spending kind of already are subscriptions to casinos. I'm just... What do you even scratch? I can't even scratch this. Is the One Piece hat? Alright, lost money. Okay. Holy moly. We are tremendously in debt. We are... That's a problem. I need to take out a loan. Dude, that fucks all progress immediately, dude. Need a loan, huh? No worries, let me send your contract. No need to read the fine print, just sign your name right at the bottom. My name. What's it do? Scratchbot, its speed is reduced. Literally, entire run grinding to a halt. I should have never went to the thrift store. Dude, slowing down the machine sucks. Come on, even the plate breaks? Give me a break, man. Not like that, though. Does magic work? I can just magically clean the plate? That's cool. Getty shop owner looking at you like, well, well, look who's back. First you have a couple trillion billion dollars, and all of a sudden, not too good for spaghetti now, are ya? Bro. Alright, well, I wanted that to happen. It's not currently. How much is my debt? Yeah, a couple of bucks. No matter what happens in life, you're not that far from just doing the dishes. Could be your dishes, somebody else's dishes. The human experience is something. Dude, trying to catch the card before it goes in. Devastating stuff. Alright, We're back in the trillions, so that's not the worst. Alright, I think after trillion is QI. So I should be able to pay off this loan. Nope, it's QA. Oh yeah, compared to the last time that, like, I had the loan in this game, this is flying by. Of course, last time it was, there was a random chance that my card that I buy was a different card, which meant, like, I could save up to buy one that was more expensive, and it was just like, oh yeah, now it's actually a lot worse. And it was like, that was all my profits to gamble into that one. We're almost out of the hole. Alright, maybe I just put auto buy on now. Right, go nuts. Dude, come on. How many of these are just gonna be blank? I'm right there, like, actually having good speed, and I mean, slow down. Almost little credit card. But what an impact that credit card has. You're so trying scratchies. This table's actually huge. It's kind of crazy. This is an industrial size fan. It's actually, the size of things don't make sense. The phone, proportionally, is insanely huge compared to this fan. It's another 700 QA and I'm good. Alright. Let's flood the machine first, so I don't have to keep trying to catch these. Credit card is kind of the only item with a standard size, though. All the other items could be different sizes. That's actually a pretty good observation. I can't actually argue with that. Yeah. Huh. A giant novelty phone. You know, I think we should go back to rotary phones. I don't know. I think it's a cool technology. They've got character. All right, halfway there. I need to hit, like, the craziest jackpot of all time. I can't believe one thrift store card fucking bankrupted me so badly. Jackpot that's never been jackpotted before. I need the equivalent of the house rule in Monopoly where free parking, all the money goes there, and then you land on it and you get like a ton. That's for all those Monopoly players out there. It's been truly too long since I played Monopoly. But I don't want to play like regular Monopoly. I want to play like yelling at everyone around you because shit's fucking bullshit kind of Monopoly. But not like I stole some money from the banker and we're rolling with it. I'm not about that. That's not cool. I draw the line. What really sucks is that like I could get like so many upgrades right now. But like I've got to spend all this on the loan. Like having the machine this slow, I'll literally this will take hours. We love endless debt. Am I playing a video game or what? We're almost there. I'm not actually. I didn't realize that's I thought for some reason I was like it's 1 QI. I don't know why I didn't realize it's 36 QI. I'm just gonna prestige. That was a waste of time. That's my bad. That's okay. That's GG's on that one. It was taking that long to get one, and I need to do it 36 times. Oh. Welcome back, HP. Such a 1%er attitude. Got dead. Just prestige away. Got some amount of debt equal to 2 larger than trillion amount of debt. Just prestige it away. Alright, starting with the bronze coin is huge. Sure. The bot can scratch coins now. Oh, interesting. Day job has no level cap and levels up twice as fast. Oh! Maybe I should have been saving for the plates. Okay, prestige. Okay. Okay, so it just takes plates. Okay. You know the machine that takes all my scratch off? Sometimes it just runs plates of spaghetti through it. Yeah. Only you have a scratch bot for dishes. It's a pretty cool robot. Alright, lost immediately. So having this as the starting coin is pretty good. Probably didn't need to buy all these plates, but I wanted to try it out. So does the machine not break the plates? Am I like guarantee? Is it like safer to run it through? Huge. It's a bunch of scratch offs on top of a fucking plate of spaghetti and just like, yeah, just run it through. Why would it not work? Obviously. Alright, we're doing good pace at the moment, but we usually hit a bit of a wall after blue tickets, I think. So how much is fan battery? Just like a ton. Right. Man, that loan really messed me up. I didn't realize I'd lose so much. I can't believe there was like consequences for my actions. I thought that was for everyone else specifically, but not me. I thought I was supposed to learn the lesson through them. Okay, so we're just not even worrying about this for a while. I mean, we can buy the trash can, I guess, but like... Oh yeah, I guess we have some... We're gonna go Garfield? We'll go Garfield. We'll orange cat it up. Spaghetti, I wanted lasagna. I'm looking forward to the day when people are like, what's a Garfield? Like, that becomes, like, too old of a reference. I mean, it might have already happened. All started from this thrift store. Literally, there I was. What's that song? I was just there to pop some tags or whatever was happening. Who is that guy that made that song? I'm trying to reference something. I'm just too fucking out of touch. Is that not a thrift store? Everyone just laughed just to be... It was a good joke. Just go ahead and laugh. We all knew it was a good one. If not, I'll have a good one later and you know, we'll equal out the laughs. Chris Pratt keeps making Garfield movies or whatever. Is he? You know, I'm glad we're... I owe everyone one good joke. It's gonna take a while. I think they should have somehow convinced Bill Murray to do yet another Garfield movie instead of Chris Pratt. I think returning to the character you didn't want to do 2 times, like 15 years later, that's the way. You know what I mean? You know, on the bright side, at least every Garfield project has been fully animated. You know, we didn't get like a... What is it, Cats, the musical movie? Where everyone's just kind of CGI bodysuits? Uncanny Valley, the video game, the movie. I feel like Uncanny Valley is something that I used to think, oh man, that's kind of weird, you know, like it evoked a certain reaction, and now it's just like I feel like anytime there's anything that is Uncanny Valley, it's like, is this because it's AI? There used to just be weird things. Gotta turn the fan back on. There are technically 2 live-action Garfield movies. As in the two with Bill Murray versus voicing Garfield, or is there like another like version? Garfield movie. Live action. How many Garfield movies are? Well, oh yeah, I guess there's old animated ones. Surprisingly hard to Google. Bill Murray versus Garfield. My money's on Bill Murray, probably. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's because I haven't seen it in forever. But like, I don't particularly recall the Garfield movies being that bad. It's on DVD, Garfield CGI. Isn't only Garfield CGI? Isn't like Odie like a real dog for some reason? I feel like that's the case. Yeah. What a weird choice to like have only Garfield animated. Probably couldn't find a fat enough cat. That's so strange because that's like 2004 is peak like movies with real animals that like are just voiced over. Movies are weird. I feel like sometimes, like... writers being... Okay, so, like, I don't want to sound like I'm, like, creativity's bad, but, man, sometimes I feel like movie producers and writers, they just need to, like, not be allowed to write in a room by themselves, and they need other people to be like, bro, what are you doing? What is that? What are you doing there? Watch them for movie night. It's not a bad idea, actually. I'll make a note right meow. Garfield movies. Note made. Next time, bottle Lucky Cat. Ooh, I shouldn't have scratched that. Oh my god, that's just a huge chunk of money gone. I don't think I'm making a lot of progress to stream. Like, the starting is getting way easier because I have, like, all this automated stuff right out of the gate. That's, like, helping me, like, multitask, but... it's the later stuff that I'm gonna have to do again. I need to not bankrupt myself. I feel like, well, I mean, I've seen Garfield, but I feel like I've missed like too many animated movies. I feel like I've caught up a little bit, but I feel like I still got like a lot I need to. I don't know. Haven't seen all the Madagascar movies. The sequel's definitely where I fall off. Sequels to animated movies, I feel like I've seen so few. I've only seen like, oh gosh, would that be early 2000s? I don't even know. I've only seen like the first Despicable Me. I know Minions have had like a million movies. I've only seen the first Alvin and the Chipmunks. Early 2000s, so 10 years ago? Yeah. So they're putting Cars, the movie Cars, back in the theaters for its 20th anniversary. Ka-chow. Definitely need to watch the Alvin and Chipmunk movies. They're the absolute best movies. They're a little messed up. Like, not as a movie, but like... Well, maybe just the first one. I guess I shouldn't judge all of them, because I've only seen the first one. I mean, I guess I'm not judging them, but like... There's some crimes happening against animals. It's kind of surprising. It's crazy that we're almost in the 30s. Like we're looping back around in years to the point where like, and like by the time we're all old, we'll be like, oh yeah, remember when we were watching ducks scratch off scratch cards, you know, back in the 20s? Multiple decades ago. It's so crazy. Too much time is passing. The Chipettes. I never met them. I've seen them in God, I feel like the Alvin and Chipmunks movies, they like advertise like crazy. I'm sure they made tons of money, but the rings on the sand dollars just keep making me think of Sonic. It's crazy to me. I've never seen the Sonic movies. It's crazy to me that, like, they can make multiple successful Sonic movies, and every time they make a game, they're like, it's either a bad game or I guess it's usually considered a bad game from my understanding. But it's either because the game's broken or it's just actually bad. And it's like, man, all you have to do is run fast. I don't understand why that's a hard game to make. Just do the loop-de-loop. I don't know. I wouldn't know how to make a video game. I couldn't make it to. I could not create a game that goes up to a start menu. So, like, you know, I don't have Sega money, so who knows? Sega? Atari? Sega? I think it's Sega. Be cool if I could stop taking a loss on all these fucking cards. The Tinkerbell movies? I've seen a couple of those. They're pretty alright. I've enjoyed them all. They're all a little different from each other. They've been pretty... I haven't seen them all, I don't think. Definitely have not seen them all, thinking about it. Follow one catchphrase? Gotta go fast, right? Gotta go fast. Gotta not have the game crash upon boot, you know? Sega's a weird company because they'll be like, we've never been more up good. And then they'll be like, we did nothing and or fucked it. And then they'll be gone for a while. And they're like, guys, we figured it out. We were up good again. They're like scratch off tickets. It's like the second they're like, all right, we're doing good. They overplay their hand. You know, it's like gambling. Favorite Tinkerbell movie is Secret of the Wings. I need to Google which one that is real quick. I'm pretty sure I know. Secret of the Wings. I've seen it. Pretty good. I won't spoil it for anyone who hasn't partaken in 15-year-old Tinkerbell movies. Pretty good movie. Remember gotta not crash or Sonic's yeah, just gotta not crash. There used to be probably a few actually, animated Sonic cartoon. I remember being on some channel at some point. And I was like, this is alright. Old Sonic music, it's good, but man, some of the old Sonic music will like... If you've never been anxious before, you will learn what anxiety is like. It's like weirdly a horror game sometimes. Their audio team is crazy. And not the good kind. You're 9 when Secret of the Wings came out. It was the ideal person to see the movie. I've only seen it within the past 2 years. Probably not the ideal audience. I enjoyed it. I've learned that like a lot of movies that like I grew up and was like society was like, And this is like a more like leaning towards a younger audience, usually like young girls kind of movie, and then you watch it and it's like this is just like a regular fantasy movie with a but it's a female-led cast. Like it's not usually like what one would imagine. Based on how it's usually described societally. It's like the Barbie animated movies. It's like, oh, this could be a movie about a princess, and it's like, oh my god, this is a movie where this character is a princess, but some crazy stuff's about to happen. The drowning OST for Sonic is permanently engraved in your brain. It's so crazy. I think the only animated movie I've seen in theaters, I think, or at least that I've seen while a coherent human being. Maybe I saw one when I was much younger. Is Wreck-It Ralph. And I think I was like gosh, I don't know. A teenager? I don't know how old. That movie, I won't spoil it, but there's some video game references in that movie. The average age of the other people in the theater was like much younger than me, like 8, 9, 10. But there's references in that movie, and I'm like, you aren't gonna get these video game references unless you're 30. Like, I know what they're referencing, but I haven't played those games. I don't know. I thought that was so crazy at the time. Watch the Acme movie? I think the world needs to watch the Acme movie. I mean, I want to see it, but I think that movie needs all the support it can get. I'd very much like to see that. So many movies and games I gotta get to. I want to experience it all. Oh, I'm behind a little bit here, Mundo. Damn, bro, you're really falling behind here. I didn't realize I had $30 billion. Wait. Buddy. I hate that the sand dollars is like the best choice at this particular moment. I'm just tired of looking at this particular card. I'd rather do the turtles, but they're a massive financial gamble. Never having to upgrade the coin again is pretty good. I mean, I'm sure I'll need to upgrade it at some point, but... We can risk a few turtles. Echo told me to gamble, I'll gamble. Out of context, that is a crazy sentence. sir, what do you want us to do? I think we can risk a few turtles. And defend the game like standpoint harm to the turtles. Or turtle back scratches. I didn't mean it in a way that hurt turtles. I just wanted people to game. Maybe I've upgraded the luck enough. These turtles are going pretty good. Just buy like 1,000,000 of them. Fuck. That was an unfortunate timing. Now, I do risk a lot more running them through the machine. Because when I fully scratch a card, it's a bigger bonus than when the machine does, I'm pretty sure. It's working out, though. It's working. When you say it's working and then you lose $35 million in 2 seconds. Dude. Oof. That's why you shouldn't think you can risk a few turtles? Shake how I had my head. You know, the turtles are the ones that talked me into the gambling. I didn't want anything to do with it, but then they, you know how turtles are. They bring you some shiny shells on the beach, you're like, what am I supposed to do with that? Then they nudge their head over to the casino, and you're like, what the heck? The turtles. The turtles can handle it. They got shells. They can can handle it. I think the turtles, you know, they can turtle for themselves, you know. Fuck. Bro, fucking Snake Eyes? What is this thing called? Fucking Snake Eyes? This is the one point in the game where I'm like, meh, is being stuck right on these sets of cards. Like, you can kind of move through everything a little quicker. I feel like you get stuck on this forever. And I'm like, am I just investing in the wrong upgrades at the wrong time? You guys gotta chill with the plastic bags, man. I don't know what to tell you. Fuck. Fuck. Come on, man. Before you finish Spider-Man's head, body, and 2 arms. Let's go. Just need some legs. Crime is. Ooh. I wouldn't want to be a criminal specifically in very certain parts of New York, is all I'm saying. Spider-Man's out and about. The legs and the web and the eyes. Eyes are probably pretty important, yeah. Didn't occur to me that that would be done separately. I guess also the web. Yeah, when it's hard to. You ever feel like it's hard to think of some logistical things? I guess it's like I don't crochet. Spider-Man is going to be hanging from the web. Nice. Fuck. Dude. Dude. Do I move up? Upside down. Keychain style. I don't know why I'd say keychain style. I guess keychains could be attached anywhere. Classic Spider-Man pose style, I guess I should say. I guess that's probably not classic. I guess he's more known for like the oh my god. I mean, like the upside down's definitely like the Spider-Man thing. No, like there's no other characters that do that. But what's the? I don't even know how you describe the like crouching thing he does, where he's doing like the world's craziest like squat. I guess that's like the classic generally, right? But upside down's pretty. It's pretty iconic. He's kind of got like multiple poses that like nobody else really does. The crouch is iconic. The superhero pose. Spider-Man's kind of got some style. Nobody's trying to steal his moves. Yeah, I don't know if I'd be able to, like, physically recover doing the Spider-Man crouch. I think if I did it, I'd be like, I need an ambulance. Crouches like that a lot when he lands, when he's on ledges, apex of his swings. He's got that, like, superhero recovery, you know? I can't be bending joints like that. If I was Spider-Man and I showed up to a fight, I'd hero pose and they'd be like, "Oh my god, what was that sound? Did Spider-Man bring like a gun?" I'd be like, "No, that was my knees popping." And they'd be like, "Oh my god. You need a minute?" Yeah, I don't know if I could ever be a Spider-Man. Go be Spider-Man nowadays. True. You know, I just think in like some sort of wild alternate universe where like if I was a superhero, I just don't think it would be Spider-Man. Gonna be honest. Maybe I'd be a supervillain more likely than a hero. Grab some more snake eyes. Vigilantes right there. Right? I'd have to be a vigilante. That narrows the pool so much. Taking a lot of fucking L's on these cards. If you were already existing superhero, which one would you think you could be? See, I would have to like... I couldn't just be like... I'm Batman. Because if I was Batman, I'd be like, I'm just gonna have to kill some of these villains because they just keep getting out of Arkham, right? Like, I couldn't be Batman because I would immediately break Batman's rules. So... Gosh, who could I be? I don't know. See, this really limits my pool of heroes. I feel like I'm so out of date with DC characters on the account that they just fumble all mainstream media about anything involving them because bad lol. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I should have an answer ready for this. I feel like I've entrenched in superhero bullshit enough that I should probably have like a go-to answer. Yeah, I don't know. I'll think about it. I'm not trying to ignore the question. But I'm not sure if I have, like, a good solid answer for that. Okay, we're losing a ton of money on these cards. Okay, we've fucked everything up. This thing's just gonna keep taking L's. I had a good cushion of cash, and now I'm so unbelievably broke. I'm gonna have to take out a loan. This totally fucks everything. Need a loan? How bad is this loan? Yep. My scratch size is reduced? Okay, so I'll just feed everything into the machine. I'd pick Batman, but the idea... See, that's the thing, is, like, I would say I'd just be Batman. But then, like... all I'm saying is... none of Batman villains are getting a sequel. You know what I mean? Like, some of the guys are just really bad in every way, and we just put them in jail. That has the worst security known to man. Yeah, that wouldn't... Yeah, I wouldn't be happy. But then it's like, is that Batman? You know what I mean? Technically, all superheroes have killed people. I don't believe for a second Spider-Man hasn't killed people by throwing them off a building. Yeah, we kind of need to, like... take it with, like, a grain of salt that, like... that kind of stuff, I guess. It's just hand-waved away. Happens all the time in Spider-Man games. A lot of, like... so many games, movies, like... some of the stuff that they do to people, it's like... They're gonna die from these wounds 100%. And there's no way you can guarantee that they wouldn't. You're getting put in jail for a long time. Breaking news: the chef send Joker broken out of jail for the 50,000th time. Right? I couldn't allow that. That'd be ridiculous. I think we need to, like, launch him into space, done deal. They made an evil space base. See, but like, wow. I'm negative again. How did that happen? Oh, the turtle cards. I think I think accidentally harming somebody is probably more okay and then, like, otherwise, right? We'll also infiltrate NASA and just break them out somehow. Not if you don't put them in this ship. How much do I owe? 39 trillion. Should I just fucking prestige, man? Do I just call this today? Do I just call today a fucking... It's gonna take me forever to get this back. But, like, man. It's not really that big of a deal, but there's no point in me scratching cards. They were through the high security space prison, now they have a secret space station. Your supervillain's always got like a. Actually, I paid this guy off, and he was. I wanted you to send me to space the whole time. Man, I don't know. I'm trying to think of just like a superhero that has like actually useful powers that could do the most good. That I could adhere to like what the character is. Oh man. You know what sucks is actually coming to the top of my mind. I'm like, I could be Wolverine, right? Obviously not physically. I'm not 4.5 feet tall. I don't know. Is that? I don't know if that's like part of the character. I guess if we're using like loose, what is the character? I'd say Wolverine, I guess. Which is crazy because I think he's so fucking overrated, but. Growing up, you loved the Supergirl TV show version, not the recent movie version. If that's the Supergirl show that I've heard of, I haven't seen it, but isn't that the one that crosses over with, it's like in the same universe as, what's that show called? Superman and Lois? Clark Kent and Lois Lane? Superman and Lois. I can't remember what it's called. I've heard they're both good. Would you want to be Wolverine? I wouldn't be against it, right? His powers are kind of sick. I guess if I'm taking over the mantle, right? Not a big deal. Alright. 390. This is an achievable amount, but fuck, this might take a while. Yeah, I guess I'd probably go with Wolverine. The way I'm interpreting the question of like, which superhero would I want to be to then be able to like fulfill their role, but like be able to do stuff. I want to say Spider-Man, but God, he has so much on his plate. I don't know if I could. I couldn't handle Spider-Man. Being the most like hated superhero in New York constantly. Just he's got so many villains. People fucking hate his ass. And then you've got to also be thinking of like good quips like all the time. You've got to like always be on it. That's a lot. Like imagine like you kick the villain's butt and they're like, you didn't even say anything, man. You didn't even have any jokes. Spider-Man's poor. Yeah, you gotta like maintain the like Peter Parker lifestyle. You know what? You know what? Thinking about it, backing it up. Don't want to be, you know, I don't want to be Wolverine. I'm gonna change my answer. Don't know what to. Thinking about certain stuff about Wolverine's lifestyle. I'm a pass. I'm good on that. Don't need that. Thought about it. It's a hard question. It's like kind of a hard question. It's like really, like what is a character? What makes that character the character? Spider-Man being poor is kind of a big part of his character. Having a bad fucking day every day, it's kind of Spider-Man stuff. You know, I don't really want Wolverine anymore. I don't know how many superheroes there are that are like, man, every day is fucking rad as shit. I've got cool powers and nothing bad happens. Iron Man. The MCU movies, I won't get specific here. I don't want to spoil anything for anyone that hasn't seen anything. The MCU movies really complicate these sort of conversations because it's like they're the most popular mainstream version of these characters. So to like go by that as like the standard of the character is like kind of reasonable. But I'm like, man, comic book Iron Man has a bad time. And I'm like, is that, I don't know. What character just always has a, I don't know. I don't know why, I feel compelled to be like, the Green Lantern would be pretty sick. I don't really know if I could really do the whole Green Lantern shtick all the time. Not even close to being as smart as Iron Man. Give me a box of scraps so I can build a suit of power armor. Sure, the question is, you or them? You'd be so smart. If you were them? Gosh, if I was them entirely, I was interpreting it as embodying a character. If I was a character entirely, like, I would easily pick one of the god tier characters that are like unbelievably powerful and unstoppable. Like universe warping abilities. Both questions are you're the role instead of them. If I had to step into the role of a character, I'd probably say we'll go with Green Lantern. And if I had to be the character, I don't know. Thor, maybe? I don't know. You know, maybe Thor, but you know, maybe I go Thor with both as answers. Let me read the fine print on Mjolnir real quick. Let's step in the role of a character. Someone with archery, because I actually know how to use a bow. I was thinking about... See, okay, I don't really know a lot about Green Arrow. I know his, like, most popular incarnation is a TV show I've never seen. I've actually paid off a loan. That's crazy. I just don't think I'm built for firing a bow. I think it's sick, but I don't think I got it in me. It could be Captain Marvel, considering she doesn't have to do anything. Phenomenal choice. And the more you think about being a Spider-Man, be miserable, feel so bad for Spider-Man. When the archery camp competition when you're in middle school, so you can do it. Let's go. Yeah, a lot of superheroes just have bad times, especially popular ones. Unfortunately, the nature of like a popular superhero is like that means there needs to be more stories about them, which means shit's gonna suck for their entire existence. Being the role, I already read that. Being Peter Parker sucks. Yeah. Alright. Now we're about where we were before I fucked the entire run, so let's not do anything crazy. Let's just keep buying some bombs. Probably a crazy sentence to be saying. There is the gun-related superheroes, I guess, but not really show up murder, so you don't know. I mean, like... Yeah. There's a lot of things to consider with, like, a lot of superhero stuff, like... Even if you're not killing, like, the bad guy, it's just like, alright, you need to, like, be in these highly dangerous situations where your own life's in danger. You're trying not to hurt anyone or get anyone hurt. Alright, we're on a roll. I just need to not fuck up. We're about to hit the next thing. And we're gonna get the subscription thing. Jackpot, huge. Actually, amazingly huge. Not huge. Zero hugeness. Okay. I thought we were moving up to the... Alright. Being Doctor Strange would be kind of rad. I mean, the cape is awesome. Like, if we're just going, like, list of things that are cool about Doctor Strange, we immediately, off the top, we're talking about the cape. Pretty rad. Also, you don't want to live in New York and all the superheroes live there. It's too crowded and expensive. I don't... There needs to be, like, an explanation why anyone would live in New York in a world where superheroes exist. Like, literally any country but America would make sense. Like, almost all superheroes are from America, specifically the East Coast. It is the most dangerous place for a civilian to be in the world. It makes no sense. Bruce Banner would be kind of rad. That makes sense to me. That makes sense to me, actually. Seeing how, Stu, you're like one of the most calm people I know. Surely. That was a pun? Oh my god, it's a radiation joke. Alright, fair enough. Well played. Got. I didn't see it coming. Caught me slipping. I can't spend my money fast enough, so this is probably good. Yeah, it's crazy to me that in like any comic book world, people would be like, "Thanks, this hero, you saved the day," and it's like, drop in the bucket compared to how dangerous it is. Everyday life. Imagine working at a bank in like superhero New York. It's like, what is your like life insurance like? What does that policy look like? Why would anyone move to Gotham as well? Like, even the name sounds scary, uninviting, and dangerous. The city next to Gotham is called Bloodhaven. I don't know who would go near any of that. Yeah. Of course, then you're like, oh, well, do I go to Bloodhaven, Gotham, or Metropolis? All right, I'll go to Metropolis. And it's like, oh, the giant fucking globe on top of the news place fell again. I'm glad that Superman caught it this time and nobody got smashed under it. Wouldn't have a car because it'd probably get thrown, right? Vampire. It's Vampire City down here. Central City for the Flash. I need to look that up at some point. DC is like real heavy with the cities, real heavy with the like, this is where this place is, but not necessarily like I feel like they never say states or anything like that. I'm like, I want to know what the DC world really looks like, because it's odd. Card would probably be used for a weapon to kill superhero in the city, but also superheroes may also use it as a weapon depending on the hero. Right? Like, even if they're not throwing it, they might just use your car as cover. Just standing outside looking at the distant lightning. Turns out a bolt just hit directly over us and scared the ever-living shit out of you. I hope you're alright. That's kind of scary. Yeah, a relative of mine's house got hit by lightning the other day. Lightning kind of feels scarier these days. Heart rate just triple. Seeing that must have been crazy. I feel like most people see lightning from like the side, not like a far distant side view. But like seeing it like up close is very different. Superhero villains are funny because the villains only stick to that superhero. Like, wouldn't Superman's villains go terrorize a hero who couldn't fight them? Right? Like, if you're a Superman villain, you could probably be like unstoppable like so many other places. But they're like, I gotta fight Superman. Do the car insurance in New York must be crazy, or just insurance in general? Real villains. Insurance, right? It's all flash and suddenly you're tonight. It's just like, what? Oof. That's a rough one. I feel like there's just so much lightning anymore. I'm sure it's fine that the weather's all lightning all the time. Okay, that's kind of huge. Spider-Man's legs are done now. You have to do the eyes in the web. Nice. You're flying through it. I need to make some progress in this game. Alright, is there a negative to this? There is no negative to this. I might lose some money doing this. Okay. So don't buy the thrift store. Got it. Cannot do the thrift store. Nobody go to the thrift store. Do one a day, it'll be done by Saturday. Easy. One Spider-Man a day keeps the weekends hooray, as they say. Machines eating through the vaults faster than Why are you asleep, Mundo? Wake up. Why are you asleep? Why is my cat asleep? We've got business to attend to. Bedtime? Mundo needs lasagna. I gotta get the lasagna. Is anyone having any lasagna? Thought you were going to make a Doc Ock joke because he's the Spider-Man villain. I dropped the ball in the making jokes. I gotta say, Doc Ock is such a good villain name. It's the perfect amount of camp. It's just silly enough. Okay, so we're not buying anything for... Actually, we can almost upgrade the speed. Cat really needs to wake up. One of your favorite Spider-Man villains? He's pretty good. Picking a favorite Spider-Man villain would be a little difficult for me. Cat really is... There we go. I clicked on him a bunch, so I just have to, like, actually, like, wake him up. Now he's zooming. I don't know if I could pick a favorite. I don't know. It depends on the incarnation. Green Goblin's pretty good. Now, DC, like, villains? It's Mr. Freeze easily... Pretty easily. Okay. So, we've got... Do buying speed. We could do luck. 8,000. Alright, we're about to hit the next threshold, which I don't think I've hit before. Okay, well... Turn the fan off. We bought a thrift store. Is that a sequel to We Bought a Zoo? My strength is too low. I can't even open the card. Okay, not the worst. Oh, it just went right into the machine. I am stressing so badly. I need to buy as much as possible right now before it goes through. The more that I have already sitting here loaded, the more I can recoup in case this fucks me. By luck. By luck. I think it went through. We're good. We're not crazily bankrupted. I'd be stressing. Green Goblin, Doc Ock, Sandman gotta be your top. Leonard is also really cool, but not even sure if he counts anymore since he's doing his own thing. At least in the movies. I think it'd be harder to find a bad Spider-Man villain. Right? Okay. Trying to level up the thrift store. Before I start feeding it through the machine. Makes you so nervous? Yeah. I think I should be okay. I think I have enough. Problem is I could, like, lose a bunch multiple times in a row. Maybe it's worth switching. Do I gamble the whole run on this? They're throwing some through, I guess. Alright, well, we have, like, a decent amount saved up. I'm doing it. I'm switching. We're going crazy. Going wild, we're out of our mind. We're going up in money. Everything seems good. We're leveling up. Everything seems good. And what's this next card look like? Ooh, boy. Okay. Hitting a worm on this is like a problem. What the fuck is this? Is this ×3? Yeah, so we can't do this one. Can't feed this to the machine. Final chance. There it is. Be very carefully type deal. I've got to be very careful of not to cut the wrong wire. Alright, so we're just letting us run through. Yeah, if one worm went through, if 2 went through, I'd be bankrupt. Which 2 came up on the first card I got, so that could be it. Be over just like that. Right, the final chance is ready. I don't know if I'm guaranteed to lose it. I kind of want to get more luck. I don't know if that's like a waste of time. Not really. I upgraded the thing and I almost have all the money back. I'm actually going through the stuff faster than I'm buying it. Alright. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's like guaranteed like failure. Hopefully not. Just gonna throw a few of the berry pickings through. Level that up. Holy shit. Oh my gosh, I might have just ruined the run. And he gives many of these in there as possible. I need to be able to... It's over. I think I just fucked up. This is unrecoverable. I really didn't think I'd be losing like 7 times more. So over 5 minutes? Ugh. It's very over though. That's crazy. That was a mistake. I should have just bought the final chance. I don't have enough cards in there to get all that back. That's crazy. Something, something hubris. I'm upset with myself. I didn't think it'd be that bad. What's the loan thing? I'm not paying it back. How bad's the negative? My income's reduced by 30%? You see how that could be really bad, right? Right. I lost money on it. No worries. Let me send you a contract. Tickets are more expensive? Right. You're on thin ice. If you have 3 loans, you go bankrupt. The bankers won't let it slide. Right. It costs me money to do the plate, though. Need a loan, huh? There's a contract. Back to the grind. The grind never stops. I started losing so much so fast. Like, there's no off button to the machine. So what is the debt at? It's a trillion. Oh, these are actually a lot lower. Okay. Oh, so they're based off... Okay. $1 trillion. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm never paying it off ever. But that's okay. The debt's just more than anyone could ever count ever at any pot. Like, it's an inconceivable amount. If you tried to count to that number, you would die before you'd reach it. It's just a little bit. What's the number again? It is 154 SX. Alright, we're just gonna take the final chance now. I'm all good. Gonna... Or you should just fucking throw it away. Oh! Oh, it killed my trash can. Okay. Alright. Have I doing? Just playing Greedy Duck? Even with one QI would have hundreds of generations above, you would keep gambling, shaking my head. I've got a problem. Yeah, so the final chance killed my trash can. Fuck. Alright. Bleh. We're still pretty far off. That suggests that if we were to continue at its luck level, We'd burn through the entire world population before getting a win. I'd have to get research to greenlight the experimental tickets. Alright, let's discuss when you return. Get rid of the corpse and get back here ASAP. Will do, sir. The 154S X is 154 followed by 21 zeros. Yeah, it would take a while to count to that. Okay. So what? Um... Imagining at some point you're going to make a big risk on a run. Go into debt, you need to take a loan, and a loan, it just says infinity debt. Welcome to Unlimited Debt Toad. Population specifically you. Well, fuck, I didn't know about bulk buying. Here I am mashing the buttons a million times. Alright. I'm gonna call it there. I'd say I made good progress today, but I fucking didn't. I fucked up bad. Multiple times. Thank you for joining me, I appreciate it. Probably a few more Scritchy Scratchy streams. Enjoy the game. Gonna mix it up with some other games. Won't be doing specifically just this game every time I stream all the time. Another stream soon. Hope everyone has a good one. Thank you for joining me. Have a good morning, evening, and night. Take care of yourselves. Sit up straight. Drink water. Be nice to yourself and others. Enjoy all of your meals and your days ahead and nights. Yeah. It's good seeing all you. I'm out of here. Bye, everybody. Bye. Bye.